Sonnets to Orpheus, second part. Sonnet 6. Rose, you majesty, once, to the ancients, you were just a calyx with the simplest of rims. But for us, you are the full, the numberless flower, the inexhaustible countenance. In your wealth, you seem to be wearing gown upon a body of nothing but light. Yet, each separate petal is at the same time the negation of all clothing and the refusal of it. Your fragrance has been calling its sweetest names in our direction for hundreds of years. Suddenly, it hangs in the air like fame. Even so, we have never known what to call it. We guess. And memory is filled with it unawares, which we prayed for from hours that belong to us. Sonnet 7. Flowers, you who are kin to the hands that arrange, gentle girls' hands of present and past, who often lay on the garden table from edge to edge, exhausted and slightly bruised, waiting for the water once more to bring you back whole from the death that had just begun, and now lifted again between the fast-streaming poles of sensitive fingers that are able to do even more good than you guessed, as you lightly uncurled, coming to yourselves again in the pitcher, slowly cooling and exhaling the warmth of girls, like long confessions, like dreary, wearying sins committed by being plucked, which, once more, relate you to those who in blossoming are your cousins. Sonnet 8. You playmates of mine in the scattered parks of the city, small friends from a childhood of long ago, how we found and liked one another, hesitantly, and, like the lamb with the talking scroll, spoke with our silence. When we were filled with joy, it belonged to no one. It was simply there. And how it dissolved among all the adults who passed by, and in the fears of the endless year. Wheels rolled past us. We stood and stared at the carriages. Houses surrounded us, solid but untrue, and none of them ever knew us. What in the world was real? Nothing, only the balls, their magnificent arches. Not even the children, but sometimes one, a vanishing one, stepped under the plummeting ball. In Memoriam, Egon van Rilke. Sonnet 9. Don't boast, you judges, that you have dispensed with torture, and that convicts are no longer shackled by the neck or heel. No heart is enhanced, not one is, because a tender spasm of mercy twists your mouths into a smile. What the scaffold received through the ages, it has given back again, as children give back their battered old birthday toys. In the pure and lofty and gate-like open heart, he would differently enter, the God of true mercy. Sudden, huge, he would stride through and grip us dazzled with radiance all around. More than a wind for the massive confident ships, and not any less transforming than the deep intuition that wins us over without a sound, like a quietly playing child of an infinite union. Sonnet 10. All we have gained, the machine threatens, as long as it dares to exist in the mind and not in obedience. to dim the masterful hand's more glorious lingering. For the determined structure, it more rigidly cuts the stones. Nowhere does it stay behind. We cannot escape it at last as it rules self-guided, self-oiled, from its silent factory. It thinks it is life, thinks it does everything best, though with equal determination, it can create or destroy. But still, existence for us is a miracle. In 100 places, it is still the source, a playing of absolute forces that no one can touch who has not knelt down in wonder. Still, there are words that can calmly approach the unsayable. And from the most tremulous stones, music, forever new, builds in unusable space her deified temple.